And our big focus, ladies and gentlemen, continues to be what's happening in the case of a young student who has alleged that she was gang raped almost 2 months ago in IIT Banaras Hindu University campus. The Congress today tried to gherav Prime Minister Modi's constituency office, but was stopped. There was heavy security around the Prime Minister's constituency office and across Varanasi. Barricades were used to stop the protesters. Congress has demanded apology from the BJP. Why? Because they've alleged links with the accused and the delay in the arrest. The 3 accused in this case are BJP office bearers. You can see the visuals and the designations they held in the party on your screen, including IIT Cell designations that they bore. There are also allegations that these 3 accused campaigned for BJP in Madhya Pradesh during the period since the crime and the eventual arrest 2 months on. But first, my colleague Ashutosh has sent us this report from when the protests were underway earlier today.
देखिए, निश्चित तौर पे 2 महीने के बाद जो आरोपी हैं, तीनों आरोपी, उनके खिलाफ पुलिस का शिकंजा कसा है। पुलिस ने पहले इन तीनों को गिरफ्तार किया है और अब इनके ऊपर गैंगस्टर लगाने की तैयारी है और इसके साथ ही इस पूरे मामले को फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट में भी ले जाने की तैयारी हो रही है ताकि इन जो सभी आरोपी हैं जो बीजेपी IT सेल से जुड़े हुए हैं उनको जल्द से जल्द सजा दिलाई जा सके। लेकिन इन सब के बीच में जो सियासत है वो तेज हो चुकी है क्योंकि तीनों आरोपी बीजेपी IT सेल से जुड़े हुए हैं, लिहाजा जो कांग्रेस है वो पूरी तरीके से हमलावर है। और आप देखिए कि इस वक्त हम गुरुधाम चौराहे के पास मौजूद है और यहाँ से चंद कदमों की दूरी पर जन सुनवाई केंद्र है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी का जन सुनवाई केंद्र है और यहाँ पर कांग्रेस के जो कार्यकर्ता है वो भारी संख्या में यहाँ पर पहुंच चुके हैं और अब से कुछ देर बाद यहाँ पर प्रोटेस्ट मार्च निकाला जाएगा और एक जो ज्ञापन होगा वो प्रधानमंत्री कार्यालय को दिया जाएगा। कांग्रेस का ये कहना है कि चूंकि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी खुद ये कहते हैं कि बेटियों को बचाना है, बेटियों को पढ़ाना है, लेकिन जो उनके ही संसदीय क्षेत्र में जिस तरीके से BHU की एक बेटी के साथ गैंगरेप की घटना हुई और उसके बाद न सिर्फ गैंगरेप की घटना हुई बल्कि आरोपियों को भी एक तरीके से बचाने की पुरजोर कोशिश हुई। बड़ी बात यह है कि घटना के बाद जो आरोपी थे वो MP चले जाते हैं और वहां पर बाकायदे इलेक्शन कैंपेन भी करते हैं।
And I'm being joined by my colleague Manish Yadav at this point. Manish, 2 months on, arrests have been made, the political protests have intensified. But give us a status report on where the case stands. What are the allegations that have been verified against this accused?
देखिए, इस मामले में पुलिस प्रशासन जो वाराणसी पुलिस कमिश्नरेट है वो बहुत ही गंभीरता से काम कर रहा है। राज्य सरकार की जो कोशिश है कि कहीं भी अगर कोई घटना होती है तो उससे फौरन एक्शन लिया जाए, उसी कड़ी में तीनों को अरेस्ट किया गया है और जो प्रशासन से हमारी बातचीत हुई है उसके हिसाब से तीनों आरोपियों पर शिकंजा और कसा जाएगा, आरोपियों पर गैंगस्टर लगाया जा सकता है। इसकी तैयारी पुलिस कर रही है और चार्जशीट भी बहुत जल्द दाखिल की जाएगी। चार्जशीट 1 हफ्ते के भीतर दाखिल की जाएगी और फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट में ये मामला चले इसकी पैरवी भी की जाएगी। तो कैसे आरोपियों को जल्द से जल्द सजा मिल सकती है इसके लिए पूरा बंदोबस्त पुलिस कर रही है। राज्य सरकार लगातार प्रदेश में कहीं भी घटना घटती है तो उसको लेकर बहुत गंभीर है और खासतौर पर महिलाओं के खिलाफ जो अपराध होते हैं उनको लेकर 0 टॉलरेंस की पॉलिसी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की है और उसी के तहत वाराणसी पुलिस काम कर रही है। चार्जशीट दाखिल करके जल्द से जल्द फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट में ये मामला आए ऐसी कोशिश की जा रही है।
Right. Manish, what have we been able to find out about these accused independently, just on the basis of what we have been inquiring?
देखिए, तीनों से पूछताछ हुई है। पूछताछ में बहुत सारे फैक्ट सामने आए हैं। पूछताछ में उन्होंने खुलासा किया है कि घटना को अंजाम देने के बाद वो मध्य प्रदेश भाग गए थे। वहां से जब वापस आए तो कुछ नई जिम्मेदारियां उन्हें मिली। जो तीनों जो लोग हैं वो उनका बीजेपी से जुड़ाव जो है उसको लेकर भी बातचीत चल रही है। आरोप प्रत्यारोप का दौर चल रहा है। चूंकि कांग्रेस प्रधानमंत्री का संसदीय क्षेत्र होने के नाते और कांग्रेस के जो प्रदेश मुखिया हैं वो भी वाराणसी से आते हैं, ऐसे में से इस मुद्दे को पूरा राजनीतिक रूप देने की कोशिश कर रही है और आज की जो एजिटेट करने की जो कवायद थी उसी का हिस्सा थी। लगातार ट्वीट के जरिए समाजवादी पार्टी भी घेर रही है। तो कोशिश इस मुद्दे को राजनीतिक रंग देने की भी हो रही है, लेकिन इसके उलट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट अपनी नीति के तहत जो सबको लेकर एक समान है उसके तहत इस पर कार्रवाई कर रही है।
Right. Thank you very much, Manish Yadav. for all of those details. I'm also being joined at this point by R.S. Patania, who's a spokesperson for BJP, as well as Dr. Pooja Tripathi, who's a spokesperson for Congress. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us. R.S. Patania, my first question to you. 2 months on, scathing allegations against the BJP being raised by the Congress.
Distressed, disappointed and disgusted at the way women are being treated, irrespective of making a political barb on the matter issue. I can sing a long lullaby as to how after 2014, women-centric measures and particularly crimes against women have come to a halt in view of the proactive approach and conduct of the Bharatiya Janata Party Sarkar, especially Narendra Modi ji, and while leading at the vanguard. But the insensitivity of India as a society, I'm seeing, this is really appalling. I started with a note, distressing and disappointing. In the subject case, if I request you to kindly put
you
on
can
air...
sing lullabies if you would, but can I just ask you,
Please.
2 months on, why did it take 2 months for a charge sheet of gang rape to be filed? And for 3 accused with strong BJP links, these are not just random workers. These are 3 accused who are IT Cell office bearers. One of our reporters, Ashutosh, was on the ground right outside the house of one of this accused, which had the nameplate. So these are not just Aam Janta or just random party workers. These are office bearers. Why would it take 2 months, sir?
What I'm submitting, Bharatiya Janata Party is the biggest organization of the world. We have almost 17 crore members on record. And there is no such modus operandi for Bharatiya Janata Party to go for the character antecedents of the people before inducting them into the party fold. But you kindly look into...
No, fair enough. But if the accused were mentioned, they were IT Cell, immediately the government should have said, arrest them.
Absolutely, madam. They have been arrested. They have been put behind the bars. Fast tracking and maximum punishment to the culprits, irrespective of they are a member of a particular political party.
Dr.
They are holding
Pooja,
a position that will not come in the way.
Dr. Pooja, R.S. Patania is saying they have been arrested. Government has acted very quickly and the case was fast tracked.
And they have been expelled from the party also. Party has distanced from them.
And they have been expelled from the party.
They have been expelled from the party, and Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad has detailed a very detailed press statement.
He is distressed and disgusted.
Mr. Patania, allow Ms. Dr. Pooja to speak.
Yeah, I'll pick a verbatim from his vocabulary only, where he mentioned that people are he's distressed and disgusted. Every woman of the country is distressed and disgusted at the fact that first, the accused had strong political links with BJP. They are all the office bearers of IT Cell. Second, they were identified in the CCTV cameras 3 days after the incident, and it took 60 days. You know, this arrogance, they're drunk in arrogance that they thought that first of all, they threatened this girl with dire consequences if she comes out. Second, look at the arrogance, look at the political patronage that they conveniently went to Madhya Pradesh to campaign for the party and then came back on 17th or 18th November. I was reading a report today and they are being arrested on 31st December. I mean, what message are you giving to the women of this country in safety of India?
Sorry, Mr. Patania?
Sorry.
Mr. Patania, huge allegations.
Absolutely.
Huge allegations that these people... huge allegations that these people were campaigning for Madhya Pradesh at the IT Cell in Madhya Pradesh.
My very humble and a very respectful submission that these are unverified and unsubstantiated facts. These should not be allowed to be put on air.
Have you tried to verify them? Have you got into the bottom of these allegations?
This is too sensitive. You have tried to get out the office of...
Are you refuting this? Mr. Patania, are you going on record? One question, one request.
Please.
One request, one question. Are you then going on record and saying these 3 accused did not have anything to do with BJP's IT Cell campaigning in Madhya Pradesh? Are you going on record saying that?
That's not the case, madam. That's not the case. I'm on a separate viewpoint. My respectful submission is that women's safety and protecting women, giving them a free and fair environment in India, this is too sensitive an issue to play petty politics over. I said this is a distressing, dispelling for
I
India
agree.
as a society,
I
as a
agree.
country, as we people. Irrespective
Absolutely.
of political consideration, we should rise above and
No
try
politics.
to hitch
My
up.
question
That
is,
don't
did these
happen.
accused go and campaign in Madhya Pradesh? Were they part of the BJP IT cell for 2 months while
We
the
don't have
elections
any-
were being held in Madhya Pradesh? Can
Madam,
you say or no?
Madam, the Varanasi unit has issued a detailed communique. The Akhil Bharati Vidyarthi Parishad, they have also issued a detailed communique. Nowhere it has been said, nowhere it has been
Sir, can you
owned.
say a
They have
no?
been expelled from
Sir,
the
can
party.
you say a no? Aap no bata dijiye. You're a
We
spokesperson,
don't have
sir.
any record,
You are
madam. We don't
refuting
have
these
any-
allegations.
No,
Please say a no.
This is, madam, this is bizarre. Absolutely a blatant no, blatant no. This is bizarre that they committed a crime. They were shielded politically. They were allowed to campaign for Madhya Pradesh. What is this? This is absolutely bizarre, unbelievable. This cannot happen. Please don't. My respectful submission to my other
So you're
fellow
saying they were
panelists,
not
don't-
part of IT
don't-
cell?
Don't
You're
spin
going on
stories out
record
of
to
thin
say
air.
they were not part of
Please
the
don't-
IT cell in Madhya Pradesh.
Please
True.
don't spin
That's why
stories
I'm
out of thin air.
clarifying with you. You're saying no, they were not part of the BJP IT cell. That's what you're saying in Madhya Pradesh.
That's not
They
what
were
I'm
not
saying.
part of any campaigning.
Madam, that's not
This
I'm
is what
saying.
you're saying.
No, absolutely not. I said there's no material on record to say, on record to prove, on record to substantiate that first of all they committed the crime, then they were
You have
politically
a huge,
shielded and
mighty party. Anyways.
they were allowed to participate in the campaign. I said party has expelled and party has distanced from them. We have 17 crore members on board. In Jammu and Kashmir, an incident happened. A man with a terrorist link got himself photographed with Union Home Minister. We said this is a security slip that needs to be seen to as to how this whole incident has happened. But what relation, what remote relation, what nexus we have? We don't have. I am sad. Women's safety is the only
Dr.
and
Pooja
only.
Tripathi?
It is the primary and the primordial
Dr. Pooja
concern
Tripathi.
for Bharatiya Janata Party.
Right,
We
Dr.
believe-
Pooja Tripathi, Mr. Pathania is saying that this is a very big party. We cannot say anything, but this is absolutely bizarre. This is unbelievable. And he says we acted.
That's
You
that's what
acted.
I
You
said.
acted after 60 days. 3 days after CCTV cameras, we saw the footage of CCTV cameras. UP police who goes on to do press briefings, even if a goat is stolen, has not done press briefing. It's 60 days. And it's not normal constituency. It's Prime Minister's parliamentary constituency. Minister of Women and Child Development, Ms. Smriti Irani, was all the time in the world to go on the podcast, comment on menstruation, comment on gay men, hasn't uttered a single word. This is what message you are giving to the Nari Shakti. Now you're saying there can be 17 crore members. They are not normal workers. You know, they're taking selfie among crowds. They have met Mr. Nadda. They have said Didi ka margdarshan mila hai for Smriti Irani. They have met
Dr.
Amit
Pooja.
Bharti, like met in person, and they have greeted Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi should at least say a
Dr.
word
Pooja.
for his people of his constituency. That's such a
Dr.
grave
Pooja,
crime.
one question.
Why did they
You have made these very strong allegations about Madhya Pradesh elections. My one question to you is, your leaders went ahead and showed photographs of these accused with the BJP netas. Do you have any evidence to prove that they were part of the Madhya Pradesh BJP campaigning? Does the party have any proof? I'm just trying to understand. Is there any proof? Because BJP is not saying a no, they're not saying a yes, they're saying it's unbelievable. That's what you heard the gentleman say. Do you have any proof?
The person, your reporter went to the home of this accused Pandey, and he had a nameplate of BJP IT Cell. He's some son-in-law of the local
Absolutely.
BJP Parshad. He has close links with BJP Vidhayak. And there has been an official document. I'll pull it up.
No, there's no doubt about these
He's
things.
an appointed IT Cell. He goes on after the incident. Mr. Kunal Pandey.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about these things. This is 100%. There is no doubt about this. I'm just trying to understand. Does the party have any evidence that they were part of the MP, campaigning? Is there any evidence for that?
There has been multiple news reports. It's not just us party saying. There's been reports by India Today. There's been reports by Aaj Tak. There's been multiple news reports. That I was listening to Mr. Saurabh Shukla from the Red.
No, even Mirror Now has reported that. Mr. Pathania, an important point here really by Dr. Pooja. There have been reports, but the onus to refute this really lies on the party, and neither are you saying a blatant no.
See Sneha, just one liner. With almost 17 crore members on board, if anybody gets himself involved in an immoral activity, we have acted as early, as fast as possible. We have got them expelled
2
from
months?
the party. party. We have issued a detailed
months?
statement shirking our hands off
2
it. We say
months?
very,
After
very exemplary
elections?
action. We have
After
asked
things
for
died
fast tracking
down?
the case. We have asked for exemplary punishment, and I am the first one to say it in the opening leg of my argument. We need to develop, we need to upgrade as a society, as a city, and as a country, as a nation. There need to be system. There need to be more foolproof measures and mechanism to ensure free and fair environment for women. My respectful submission. This is once again. I'll repeat it.
These are such wonderful languages. This is a very wonderful language, and this is a very. I would totally back with what you're saying. Unfortunately, the problem really is,
please don't try to politicize
and it is unacceptable that I definitely am not politicizing this, sir. I am a woman, and I am far from politicizing this. This is not going to be politicized by me. I understand there's a Congress and a BJP counter and allegations that are going on, but I am not going to politicize this, sir. No, I am not going to take this.
For Congress, my lord, I am not accusing you, madam. I am accusing the Congress. They have tried to get out Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi's office. They have tried to put on air totally unverified and unsubstantiated elegance. They have tried to cook up a purely cock and bull story before you. I am requesting, please play on
cock
air
and bull
the
story.
communique issued
Cock
by
and bull story, Dr. Pooja. Cock and bull story.
The press statement.
So what part of this story is cock and bull?
Yes.
Before I go to Dr. Pooja, Mr. R.S. Pathania, if you can explain what part of this story is cock and bull?
See, madam, I am saying that with 17 crore members on board, 2 or 3 of them get involved in a heinous crime. We distance ourselves. They are weaving a story that we shifted them to Madhya Pradesh.
Distance yourself after 2 months, after a state's election is over, after you have won it, after everything is over, you've distanced yourself, sir. 2 mahine pehle aapne distance nahi kiya.
That's not the case, madam. That's not the. There are too many. Once it came to public light, it's not like that every incident which is reported in a thana or a police station, it gets reported up to the highest top. Once it came into public glare, we were immediate. We were at the drop of a head. We said we distanced ourselves. We demanded exemplary probe, and in due course of time, you will come to see this case will be dealt on an exemplary basis. Fast track, exemplary punishment to the culprits, and overall an enhanced effort and enhanced endeavor and a concerted effort, a civil society motivated effort to give a free and fair environment to the government.
Sir.
Please.
So they didn't act when they came to public eye. IIT BHU protest erupted in protest the very next day when the girl came out with the allegations of gang rape. Then they were identified through the CCTV cameras. I mean, police has identified them CCTV cameras, and unverified sources tell us that they have been questioned also, and they were let go of. What is this not, if not political patronage? Until and unless the magistrate said to police that why have you not put up the IPC sections of gang rape, they were not arrested till 31st December. Right. You take 60 days for a clear-cut case of us identified being on CCTV cameras. Forget MP elections. You're denying it. Forget it. This is, I'm again saying, this is Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's constituency, and they are involved in a heinous crime like gang rape. You should apologize to the nation. The Prime Minister should apologize to the nation. There should be a joint statement from Minister of Child and Women and Child Development, but no, nothing. A pin drop silence. No press conferences from the UP police. Nothing. No statement. And these are not normal people. They are BJP. You say 17 crore members. You cannot verify why all these rapists are all BJP. They are BJP IT Cell, Prime Minister's constituency. I think this whole the way he has been trying to.
We've heard both of you in this case. We've heard both of you in this case, Mr. Pathania as well as Dr. Tripathi. We've heard both of you, but sadly, the truth remains. This is one of the worst things that could be happening in this country, and unfortunately, this has been happening time and again. It's been just repeating itself. Even our subsequent stories from now, there are 2 stories that we are going to report. Both of them may not involve political parties or accused with political links, at least not that we know till now. But the pattern is so similar. In this particular case, it's just absolutely shocking that it's taken 2 months for accused to be arrested, for the charge sheet FIR to be filed, and worst case, BJP has not distanced itself, BJP has not rubbished this, BJP has not said any of this is wrong. But the fact that these three possibly were involved in campaigning in Madhya Pradesh is very, very difficult to come to terms with. This is not the India that women would really feel safe in. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us on this very important topic. But we really hope this case will be treated with the respect that this case deserves, particularly for that woman who is seeking justice, a young student.